did you use media technologies in the construction and research and planning and evaluation stages? The main technology that I used throughout our coursework was Blogger. Compared to last year, we didn't use Blogger. We did everything on Word, so most of the things that we did we printed, and any mistakes made we obviously have to go back and reprint. And I feel like with Blogger it was a lot more easier. With every post that you did, you could still edit it or revert it back to draft. So I found it quite exciting and more. I thought it was a lot more better and a lot more efficient than what we did within last year's exam board before we changed to OCR. With Blogger, I felt like it had a lot more interesting features because now you could embed images and you could embed videos, and the fact that it was all quite easy to use, and the fact that with blogs, with the posts that you could have it commented, and often most of the comments that we got was from our teachers helping us to improve or enhance what we had written or what we were presenting on our blogs. And what I found interesting as well is the fact that you could even see beyond the people and pupils in our class that were viewing our blog, the fact that it was also being viewed in other countries. So I thought that was quite interesting, and the fact that Blogger also showed you which particular posts were also getting views as well, and the fact that our audience branched more than the people that we knew. So I thought that was really, really cool and really unique. Some of the things that are exhibited on the side of my blog, which I have here, is that I have page views on my blog, and also have a video bar which is directly linked to our YouTube channel, which has all of our drafts for our music video and our music video, and some of our discussions, vlogs that we have on there. And as well, with the post that you did, you could also categorize it with a label. So, and then the labels will and then you can have it illustrated on the side of, which I had on my blog on the side, all of the ancillary tasks and other things that I put under labels. As well, you had news feeds where you could add as well, which use RAS feeds, which means really simple, I think really simple syndications or something, or really simple, I can't remember, but the fact that you could, the news feeds that I linked to was to the Guardian website, just all their media articles, and then you have followers and about yourself, and a blog archive which tracks the time and everything like that, all the posts and stuff that's been made in the month or within the year before. Other than using Blogger, I also used on my blog beyond just posts is Scribd, which is a social publishing site whereby you can download documents, which I use to download presentations, which as an alternative to just writing posts. I thought that was quite interesting to use, and it was very easy to use as well, basically by downloading your presentation onto the website. It then puts it into a link where then you can then put it onto your blog, where it can be presented on your blog for others to see. And also Scribd website as well allows you to see the people that view it also there on their site as well. And thirdly, what I've said before, that Blogger allows you to put in videos, I also use YouTube, which our YouTube account is called RHGubloid, which Radhika set up for us, and it holds all of our important stuff connected to our coursework, such as our drafts of our music video. And Blogger made it easy that you could, through copying the link, just embed it, and it could easily come up onto our blog. So that's what we did. Using YouTube as well, you could also see other people that were viewing it, viewing some of our stuff on there. Moving on to other technologies that I use within the project, I used, for the development of our ancillary text, I used a real combination of stuff. The main thing that I actually use, oddly enough, is Microsoft Word. I use that to make a lot of the features of like the magazine ad, and it has similar editing features as you would find on Photoshop, which I did use. And I also use Fireworks as well for the first magazine ad, where you can kind of see the distorted style. I've actually got these kind of blue highlights that I created on using Fireworks. And also in Microsoft Word you could do all sorts. You could do I've got like a shadow going back there on some of the words, and you could add borders, and to make the lines I actually use just simple text boxes to divide the image up. And yeah, it holds a lot of unique features like any other photo editing or image software. And how I would save these as images was that often I would go on Microsoft Office and use that as well to crop anything to size. And yeah, that's some of what I used. Another media technology that I used was a website called dafont.com, which is where I actually found the typography for our artist name, and for all the font and typography for the album and all of our ancillary text. That's where I found this font called Denial, which, because I wanted to find something unique and different beyond what I could find on Word. I wanted us to be different. So that came in handy, and that website allows you to download different fonts for free. The only negative is the fact that going back to school computers, obviously what you would do if I had that font or that typography, the computer wouldn't recognize it, so it wouldn't come out the same way I would have downloaded it at home, because it's only going to stay onto my laptop where I downloaded it. So often that's where using Microsoft Office came in handy, where I would print screen either our magazine ad or our digipack, and then crop it, and then it would keep the original font that I designed with it back on my home laptop. And then another useful technology that we used within the project was Facebook, and that helped as audience feedback for our music video as we were editing it and as we were getting closer to our showcase. It was posted onto Hannah's blog, Radhika's blog, my own blog, and often anything related to do with our project, images or photos that we'd taken or comments that we've made on our Facebook, you could also tag one another, just to kind of let people know that this person is related with whatever subject that was up on our Facebook. So that was extremely useful, and we got, based on just the audience feedback for our music video on Hannah's Facebook, we got like overall we got like 20 comments and a few likes for our music video, and a lot of people really liked it. who listened to indie music and who were in the age group between 15 and 30 for our who are our target audience, really liked what we've done, and you know, I found that being very useful using social networks like Facebook. I think, and we also used the Apple Mac computers at our school, which had the program Final Cut Pro on there. Unfortunately, I missed the session that our teacher organised at a college for us to kind of get the basic training on how to use it. Fortunately, Hannah and Radhika went to that session from our group, and you know, it was really entirely useful, because without them two even knowing some of the basics, I don't know if we would have been as successful as we were with the editing of our music video. And you know, a lot of the things that they did, you know, I learned from observation, but they definitely took and managed that side of things in the development of our music video. And finally, we used one of the most important technologies that we used was the HD Sony Bloggies, which I'm now using to record my evaluation question. Some of the features with the HD Bloggie is the fact that the maximum time it can record up to is 2 hours, and not only can it just record, it can also take pictures, which we did use for the development of our ancillary text as well. I think I have here to charge it and to transfer all that we recorded onto the Bloggie. Here is the USB lead, which on the side of the Bloggie, a USB comes out, and this part goes and connects to it, and then you connect this part to your computer or laptop, and it easily transfers all that we've done on the Bloggie. It's got actually very decent battery life. The only disadvantages are I think the image quality is not so great, but I did find that it was really good when we had kind of very good weather, when we had like very strong sunlight for the death scene at the start and the end of our music video. It actually did produce quite very quality quality footage, I think. But that is all the technologies that we use, and I found each and every one of them were useful and successful in the development of our music video and all our ancillary text, and also the recording of our research and planning, the fact that it can be displayed and be commented on our blogs, and you know, anything that we did do, we can discuss and put it all on our blogs. So that is my answer to question 4.